Great day, great life, great now, beautiful Vibrillionaire Soul family. We're coming on to share gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. I'm so grateful, so grateful, so grateful for this divine, supreme, unconditional love. The more that Michael reawakens to this unconditional love, that this I am presence is infinitely here to supply. It's just mind-blowing how full this love is, and that we can get so caught up in the world, we can get so caught up in the minor, insignificant things and miss the forest for the trees. Because the forest is in the trees, it's in every breath, it's in every moment, it's in every experience. And the more that I reawaken to this unconditional love, I just want to share my testimony to this unconditional love. That it is so abundantly full. It is so abundantly here present and there. And I know we're celebrating Earth Day today, so I decided to share my gratitude for being alive on this earth, for being alive with all of you. And every single one of you in my life, in Ali and I's life. Whether you know it or not, I'm grateful. And if I did anything in your life to cause any pain, any suffering, any hurt, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. The Ho'oponopono prayer. And it is truly powerful. And it is recognizing that we are all one. And it is recognizing that when I hurt you, I hurt me. When I love you, I love me. Because there is only one consciousness experiencing itself as itself. And it's the same consciousness that connects all of life. And this to me is real success. This to me is real abundance. This to me is real substance of life. And I wouldn't trade it for any other thing. And just how beautiful you are, just how special you are, just how magical you are, just how loving you are. And if you can't hear this right now, then I invite you to reach out. Connect with us. Connect with someone that you feel can help you open up to a little bit more love. And to reawaken it within you, not just outside of you, but to reawaken it within you, because it is inside of you. It is in every cell of your being. It is in every heartbeat of every moment of your life. It is in every breath that you breathe. All of the cells align together to connect, collaborate, and to communicate with you the consciousness that you are, the love that you are, the life that you are. And all of it comes together all around you to give you the magical experience called life, that science calls miracles. But in the life of consciousness, it's just another moment. The beautiful miracles that are mind-blowing for all of us, mortal beings, are the most natural, loving state. That is the most effortless state. But the more you let go, the more you surrender, the more that you trust, the more you awaken to this love. And there's not enough words that I could say about this, because the more that I reawaken to it, the more that I remember, the more that I'm reborn to it, the more that I align with this I, this infinite I. Call it God, call it source, call it universe, call it Jehovah, call it Allah, call it Buddha, call it whatever you want. Call it Brahma. It is, and it always will be. Whether we call it or don't call it, whether we devote ourselves to it or we don't, it is always here. Whether we believe it or not, this life, this love, this substance, this aliveness, this nowness is always here. I want to invite you to reawaken that today. To focus on something that brings love in your heart. I want you to focus on something that brings gratitude to your heart. And I want you to magnify that. And I want you to make that viral in your heart so you can make that viral in someone else's heart. Because it just takes one. Just focus on one. Just focus on the simplicity of this magical life that you have. And receive it. Just give yourself permission to receive it. Give yourself permission to open up to it because you already are. The moment you get out of your way just a little bit every day, just get out of your way just a little bit. Get out of your head. Come outside. Look at the sun. Hug a tree. Ground. Hydrate. Breathe. Take that conscious breath and take it with me together. We're breathing the one breath. Feel that breath that breathes us all. Feel that heartbeat that pulses through us all. Feel that aliveness that is alive through us all. And if this is challenging for you to believe, reach out to Jah Abundance. I love what you post. I love the medicine that you're sharing. Reach out to beautiful souls. You have so much abundance that is being reflected in your world. Turn off what doesn't, I'm not saying run from it, but turn off what temporarily that you know is not serving you. And temporarily borrow someone else's faith, someone else's love, someone else's joy. But I invite you to realize that you are that joy. You cannot see it in another if it didn't exist in you. I'm going to say that again. You cannot see, feel, or experience it in another if it didn't exist in you. And if you can just feel it a little bit, guess what? That means that it's so much more abundant and alive inside of you. Just grasp that little taste, that little flavor, and you're going to see the delicacy of the deliciousness of the divinity of life itself. Focus on something that brings love and gratitude in your heart. That's magical. I receive it. I give thanks. Thank you, Jah Abundance. I love your beautiful medicine, and thank you for the medicine that you share. And Jah Abundance is such a testimonial to that because she transforms my life by reminding me the life that exists in us all. And I see the spark. I see the divinity. I see the supernova that you are, and we're here to awaken it within each other. And let's share. And like I love to remind through my own life, not just online, but make this viral. Whatever your difference is, see the oneness in someone else. See that love in someone else. And be that love so that someone else can feel that love. And I need to say this, and I'm gonna, not make this too long. But we make things so viral that we don't want in the world, but we keep sharing it. And I want to invite you to share what do you want viral in the world? What do you want to catch fire and inject every heart and every soul to reawaken and kindle, like a kindle, that fire that's in us all? What do you want to share? And if you're sharing the things that don't bring joy and love and life to the people, then guess what? Don't beat yourself up because you did it. Just shift it and say, what can I share? What can I invest? What can I comment? Because when you comment on somebody's post or video, you make that viral. When you comment, you raise the algorithms. I cannot say this enough. This is how we are seeing the interconnectedness that we are. That how come online, we can make something viral in 5 minutes with 5 million views. It shows the interconnectedness that we are in here. We think it's out there, but we're really using our energy of what we focus on to make viral. This is what we could do with our thoughts. This is what we could do with the emotions. This is what we can do with the perspectives and the beliefs. And really, this is what we can do with letting go of what we think we know and opening up to the heart and saying, heart, guide me. Heart, remind me who I am. You can make these commands because you are divine. You are that master of your reality. You're creating everything of your experience. So why not align with that gift of the pilot, of the captain of your ship, that you can direct your reality and inject this reality into others, because you're going to affect the people around you, whether you know it or not. So why not affect the people around you by opening up to more love? And if that's challenging for you, reach out to beautiful souls. that are out there to serve. Job abundance. We have so many people in our lives that if we can't assist you, then we can direct you to someone who can. Because Alice and I don't know everything. We are the knowing of everything, but we are catching up by letting go of what thinks that knows everything to surrender what is everything, which is the heart and soul of each human, of each flower, of each tree, of each sun, of each cosmic universe exists inside of you. And that's what we are here to tune into and to make viral, to remind you to tune into. So if you're not aware, we're here every Monday through Friday. We're waking up together at 8 minutes within eternity now to remember and realize that the more we connect, not just in our privacy, but when we bring this together like online, we bring this together online within ourselves, we reawaken the Wi-Fi, the greatest connection, which is greater than any connection outside of us. And you feel it when you tune into nature. You feel it when you connect with the wireless ether net of creation. It exists in you, and we're here to reawaken it within us all. So thank you so much. If you need support, we're here to help you. We are here to help you. Job abundance. If you want to share what you do and how you can help, let's continue serving the world together. Because, and the secret is, we always have been. We just didn't know we were, because we had to see what we didn't want to see in order to reawaken what we truly are. Thank you so much for having the courage and the love, whether you know it or not, to wake up every morning, to continue to invest in your life, to continue to do the best that you can in every moment, because that's what every human is doing. To be a little more happy, to be a little more peace, to be a little more alive. We might not like what they're doing, and I can tell you, because I was there. I was in the deepest darkness, and I thought I was doing the best that I could. You know, I would do drugs, so I would share drugs because I thought, like, this is the way. Like, I love this. So what are we sharing, and what are we getting people addicted to? Which, is it love or is it fear? Because we're gonna be, I don't like the word, but we're gonna be addicted, which is alignment. We're gonna be aligned with something, whether we know it or not. So why not bring more passion, more excitement, and what's really going to shift the world? Because you are that change. And your finger, your thoughts, your presence affects the whole universe. So ask yourself, what am I sharing? And is it aligning with the change that I want to see in the world? Or is it aligning with my old stories? Because you can transform right here, right now. It's inside of you. And thank you so much. Thank you, Job Abundance. I love you. I'm looking forward to connecting with you. I'm looking forward to connecting with each and every single one of you, because I see every one of you as God itself, as the universe itself, as love itself, because I see it. I wouldn't say in me, because this is just a character, but I see it in what I call me. I see it in what I call you, because really, we're one. We're one. And the old Michael has hurt people all its life. And it knows that when I hurt someone else, I hurt. So we needed to experience that, because think about it. And finally is this. So if you know that we're connected, why share fear? Why share hurt? Why share information that is not the truth? Because the truth is what you see all around you. The truth is what you feel inside of you. Gratitude, love, abundance. Every leaf grows effortlessly. We call that a miracle. You are that miracle. Just think about what makes you you. Reflect and meditate. What you think makes you you. And feel what makes you you. And just do this every day. And the more you invest in yourself, the more you're going to see what has always been there the whole time. Thank you so much, everyone. I love each and every single one of you. Yes, one love. Oh my gosh, and if you haven't seen that movie, Bob Marley, I used to listen to Bob Marley, and I would get high to Bob Marley, and I didn't even know the oneness and the unity and the love that was in that beautiful soul. It's just amazing how when we open our eyes to love, I can see love in everyone and everything. Even the part that wants to judge it, it's like, wait a minute. I was there. Why would I judge the old me? It doesn't help judging the old me, so why would it help judging someone that I think is different than me? Just love everyone. And as challenging as that is, let go of this. Let go of the excuses and the justifications and the reasons why you think you ought to hate, fear, or separate yourself from another. And I guarantee you, when you can see love where you think it hurts, I mean, unless you're being in a physical environment, get help, seek help. Don't get me wrong. Don't put yourself in a situation where you can't get out of. But if you're not in that situation and it's mental, you have every power in your being of the love that you are to reawaken the medicine vibration that you are. Remember who you are, family. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Oh, I love you. You love this video because you love you. You cannot, right? Job abundance, you already know. And thank you so much. I'm just beside words. I have so much gratitude that I can tell you from personal experience, and this is the last thing that I'll say. My wife says, don't say that. But really, and it's not, when I say I, it's not me. Michael has realized that I has so much love and so much passion and so much life that I is what connects us all. It's not me, it's I. And Michael was so full of anger, hate, and just like didn't want to live. And if this person that you're watching can awaken so much love that didn't want love, people would come to me and want to help me all the time. Michael, you have so much potential. Michael, you're just so loving and caring. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, that's not for me. I just want everybody. I want it for everybody else, but I don't want it because I thought it was weak and all these different things. But I'm telling you that when you can look in the mirror, and that's the one thing that you fear, you're fearless in life, and you don't care about life, and you're living a very empty, desensitized, automated, dense, very constricted, zombified life. And that was Michael's life. And now Michael looks in the mirror every day and sees the divine that person is looking at that mirror, and sees the divine in everyone and everything. And I was a big judge. I used to judge a lot of people. Even in the spiritual world, I would judge a lot of people. Well, that person, look at what they're doing. Look at what they're doing. So I was bringing separation in my spiritual practice. And that's not what I wanted to do. But when we listen to the brain, it looks for whatever reason to avoid its own love, its own reawakening, because it doesn't know it's love. The heart does. So I tell you with this, that if Michael can reawaken the love, when Michael looks in the mirror, all Michael sees is love. When Michael looks in the mirror of you, of a tree, and Michael didn't like nature before. Michael would look at nature and be like, what is this? That's just taking up space. That's why I can see compassion in people that are doing the things that I used to do. I was one of the worst cases. Like, I was called a one-man army. I didn't run from, Michael didn't run from violence. Michael didn't run from death. Michael didn't run from danger. It was Michael's drug. So if I can tell you that Michael came from that world, then Michael is all about peace, all about love, all about joy, all about gratitude, all about unity. You can do it too. And there's no difference from you and the greatest, what you call the greatest individual in the world. And there's no difference between you and the most damaged, broken person that you see in the world. You think there is a difference, but there is no difference. That love is waiting to be activated within each and every one of us. And when it's not activated, we act like zombies. We act like robots. We act like dictators, narcissists. We act like abusers. Michael was one of those. So I'm telling you, if that did not want anything to do with change, there's so many of you that want change. And you are that change. And there's people that can reflect that back to you. There's people that can remind you that what you already are is inside of you. Because who is talking to you as you hear this message? It's not me. It's not no one outside of you. It's your inner teacher. It's your inner teacher. It's your inner healer. Whatever you want to call that word, wholeness. It's that inner love. Tune into that. We've listened to this voice all our lives. And that's why we continue to do what we continue to do, because we don't shift our consciousness to where the solution state is at. So if I can do it, you can do it, because it's inside of you. It's all around you. You're not going to see this on the TV. You're not going to see this in the media. You're not going to see the gratitude, the love, the abundance. It's inside of you. Let go of all the noise. Go outside. And especially today on this Earth Day. And for the record, the Schumann resonance, there's going to be 2 activations today. Now, that energy is profoundly always inside of you. But the Schumann resonance is reflecting how the collective is starting to reawaken. But you don't have to wait for the collective. You can be the leader of consciousness that you are called to be, and awaken the leaders within everyone. We don't have to wait. This is the message. You don't have to wait for this love. You are this love. So, infinite gratitude, infinite love, infinite joy, infinite peace, infinite presence, infinite nowness of the I amness, of the isness, of the unspeakable that you are. Let's take a moment.